So the trains enter here, then get routed into one of those tracks for the cars to be switched out. The individual cars either get connected to a different train or taken to that end of the yard for storage.
Looks like a lot of military out there today.
Stevenson said there might be. Stay low, will you? Don't let them see you.
How will we find our train car?
Burke, you got the number from the manifest?
Yeah, hang on. It's 0092637.
Great. So just a couple hundred cars to check out.
Hang on. Say that again.
Just a couple hundred cars?
Not you. Burke, the number.
0092637.
Right there, I see it.
Are you sure?
Here, take a look.
Yeah, that's the one. It doesn't look like a shipping container.
It's not. It's a baggage car.
For a passenger train?
What are they doing with a baggage car?
Smuggling, maybe? Easier without all the cargo inspections along the way.
It's swarming with soldiers. Something's going on.
If it's sitting out there like that, they must be getting ready to move it.
Then I guess we better be ready to follow. Come on, let's get back to the car.
Spoken Signal Audio Drama presents Agents by Robert Arnold. Episode 8, Red Line Express.
You know, when I was a kid, I thought I might want to do what you do. Drive trains.
Is that so, sir?
Yep. Then I grew up. How much farther?
We should reach the depot in about 20 minutes, sir.
Good deal. All right, Sergeant, once we get joined up and start taking on passengers, I want your squad helping load the luggage. Afterward, they should disperse throughout the train and keep an eye on things. Once we're moving, the only person I want riding in that baggage car is Bull here. You got it?
I've got it, sir.
Good. Remember, everything I'm telling you should be considered top secret. Bull and I will stay with you until the Moorhead stop. After that, the mission is entirely in your hands.
And what exactly is the mission, sir?
Just see the train through to its destination, Sergeant. Further orders will follow. Pardon me, Bull.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Mr. President.
Any word from Overstreet?
Not yet, sir, but I'm sure he'll turn up.
Look, I don't know what little game the two of you were playing, but if any of it comes back on us...
Not to worry, sir. Before long, we'll all be playing a brand new game.
Come on, Harris, keep up.
Hey, give me a break. This bag is heavy. Why do I have to lug this huge thing around anyway?
Because we needed a pack horse, and everyone else already has a job.
This is taking too long. Bishop, any word from Burke?
Hang on. Burke, you still there? Any more movement?
Yeah, the locomotive and the baggage car have pulled into the station. It looks like they're attaching it to the train at gate 14.
Roger that.
What did she say?
Our train car is at gate 14.
Gate 14. That's the express train to St. Theodore.
Yep, and it leaves in 20 minutes. We better be on it.
Let's get some tickets.
Wait. I don't think I can. I don't have an ID anymore. Technically, I no longer exist.
I'll take care of it. You're telling me you guys only have one identity each? Amateur hour, man. You got a lot to learn.
All passengers are on board, sir.
Great. Let's get moving.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard the Red Line Express to St. Theodore with service 2 stops between. We're looking at a 3-hour journey.
Time to spread out your squad, Sergeant.
Yes, sir.
Remember what I told you. This may be the most important mission of your life.
All right, soldiers, I want 2 of you per car, 1 on each door, front and rear. Move.
Bye now.
Sir, your ticket?
Yeah, here you are. Hey, what are all these soldiers doing on the train?
Oh. Pardon me, soldier?
Take your seat, please, miss.
Of course. Okay. The baggage car is 3 cars up. Looks like they're stationing 2 soldiers per car, 1 at each end.
Heck of a lot of security for an everyday passenger train.
And I'm pretty sure they're not just gonna let us waltz up front and start going through luggage. Any ideas?
I've got something we could try.
Maybe we could create a distraction at the rear of the train. Draw them back there somehow.
Bishop, tell them I've got an idea.
Hey guys,
Maybe, but even if we can get back there, that puts at least one of us out of commission. Or worse, I don't see how...
Guys, Burke's got something, but she says it may take a little time.
Something on your mind, Sergeant?
With respect, sir, I guess I'm just wondering exactly who you are and why I was ordered to follow your command today.
That's a lot of independent thinking for an NCO, Sergeant. You would be wise to...
Sergeant, I've got a passenger having some kind of episode in car 4.
Episode?
Like a fit or something. She's getting violent. What should I...
Tell him to shut it down. Immediately.
Are you crazy? That's a civilian.
The passengers are starting to panic.
We're coming. Squad, soldiers in cars 2, 3, and 5, report to car 4 now.
You, engineer. By law, there should be a firearm stored in the cab of this train. I'm going to need it.
But that's only for emergencies, sir. And civilians aren't allowed to carry firearms on the new Midwest transit system.
I know the rules, damn it. You want this to be your last trip? Because I can make it your last trip. Thank you for your cooperation. Let's go, Sergeant.
Jerk. All right, they're gone.
I can't believe it. She did it!
Burke, looks like your plan is working.
Thank goodness someone on the train was reading that message board. We owe her $1,000, by the way.
This is our chance. Come on.
You two go first. I'm right behind you. Don't move too fast, or you'll make people suspicious.
All right. This is it.
Great. It's just luggage.
Not just.
Whoa. Hey there, big fella. I don't guess we could...
Vince!
I'm... okay. Watch out. He's a mean one.
Look, I hate to play this card, but you wouldn't hurt a woman, would you? Great. Vince, I hope there's something in that pack of yours that can help us.
Sure is. Hey, Ugly. Here's a little trick I picked up back at the station. You okay?
I'm okay. Thank you. Let's,
What happened here?
one last obstacle. Come on, we don't have much time before they're back. Let's get to searching.
Now, what are we supposed to be looking for?
Hopefully we'll know it when we see it.
Whatever it is had to be on the train first, so it'd be somewhere underneath all the passenger baggage.
It's just regular stuff. Toothbrushes, clothes, some really hideous clothes.
Same over here. Nothing that looks out of the ordinary. Anyone see anything underneath?
No, it's just luggage, all the way down to... Wait a second. Oh my god.
Did you find something?
Pretty sure I did. Look, underneath the floorboards.
What is it?
Well, I'm no expert, but
it looks like something that could level a few city blocks. Or worse.
It's a bomb?
Yeah. Big one. Wired into the undercarriage.
Why would they be transporting a bomb in a baggage car to St. Theodore?
maybe it's bound for somewhere else?
No, look. This thing is armed.
Oh, God.
They're going to blow the train.
But blow up their own train? Why?
Reunification.
What?
Reunification! Only their way.
It's a false flag.
What better reason to invade and overthrow a neighboring territory than an unprovoked attack on our own soil?
But if this car explodes while we're moving, the whole train could derail. It'll kill hundreds.
That's the idea. If they do it inside the city limits, it could be thousands.
The people get their reunification, the party doubles its empire.
It's unbelievable. It's unconscionable.
Then we better do something about it. Bishop, any experience disarming a bomb?
Let me look at it. You two watch the doors. Burke, you follow all that? I'm gonna need some serious help here.
You got it. I still owe you for that lock-picking lesson.
This one may be a bit more complex. Okay. I'm looking at a gray box with a bundle of wires at the top. There's a cell phone attached. I'm guessing that's the detonator.
Yep. The ringing phone creates the electrical connection that causes...
Burke, I just need to know the quickest way to disarm it.
Right. Hang on.
Well, darling, you wanted more adventure in your life.
And you wanted to find out the truth. Here's where it gets us, huh?
Yeah. But you know, whatever happens today, I'd rather the two of us go down swinging.
You'll never cease to amaze me, Doctor.
Okay, sounds like the weak spot is the initiator. Look for something like a blasting cap that's wired into the phone.
Got it. Harris, you carrying any tweezers in that pack of yours?
Maybe. Hang on.
It's a delicate maneuver, Bishop. You'll need a steady hand.
Burke, we're on a moving train.
Will needle-nose pliers work?
They're gonna have to. Thanks.
Your attention, ladies and gentlemen. Our next stop will be Moorhead Station, arriving in 10 minutes.
Bishop, did you hear that?
Hang on. Burke, what's next? Okay.
Moorhead is the last stop before St. Theodore. If we're right, we've got less than half an hour before they blow the train.
Well, they're gonna have a hard time without this.
Then I'll take that, thank you.
Damn it! So close.
It's you! Mr. Blue Eyes!
You say that like I should know who you are, or care. Stand together, all three of you. I won't ask again. Are you armed?
Why don't you come over here and find out?
Oh, I will, tough guy, thank you. And if any of you so much as twitch, we see her brains first. Got it?
We're clean.
Good. Civilians are prohibited from carrying firearms on the new Midwest transit system.
What are the rules on explosive devices?
I take it you're three of Overstreet's little pawns. Thought you'd swoop in and save the day, did you?
Not as crazy as it might sound. We already took care of Overstreet.
Look, we know what you're planning. You cannot do it. You'll kill so many people.
Me? No, ma'am. What you are about to experience is a brazen attack carried out by a hostile territory to the south. Don't worry, there'll be plenty of evidence to prove it.
Evidence manufactured by you?
It's taken a bit of time, but even I have to admit it's some of my best work.
And what does all this mean for us?
What do you think? A tea party?
You can't just shoot us on a crowded train.
Don't tempt me. Here. Our loyal security force carries these zip-tie cuffs. Put one end around your wrist and the other around the railing. Good and tight now. Excuse me for a moment, please. I have to take this.
Oh, sure. Sure. Our executions can wait for your very important phone call.
Vince?
Hey, trust me?
Always.
I'm just saying, it's rude.
I won't be long. In fact, you may want to hear this. I'll put it on speaker. Good morning, Mr. President.
Is it done?
Not quite yet, sir.
What's the holdup?
The train is en route, sir. One more stop, then we're home free. Meanwhile, I've captured 3 seditionists who are attempting to disrupt the operation.
Seditionists? How much do they know?
Just about everything, I'm afraid. How would you like me to handle it?
How do you think? You can't exactly set them free.
Thank you, sir. That's what I was hoping you'd say. Sorry. You heard the boss man. Cuffs. Now.
Hang on.
Look, if you're planning to beg...
I'm not. I want to take this backpack off first. I don't want to die all wired up with electronics.
What are you talking about?
Oh, this? Take a look. It's called a remote. Something from my friend Claude's stash at KNMW. It relays a signal back to the station for live broadcast.
And you thought you were going to broadcast yourself being a hero?
Going to? No. We've been live for the last few minutes.
Give me that.
Sure. Good part's over anyway.
It's too late. Your whole plan already went out over the air. That little phone call, too.
The public knows everything now. It's finished.
No. You're finished. Even if people are willing to believe... Wait. Why are we stopping? You, engineer. Why are we stopping? Answer me! What the...
Vince?
Is that...
Good afternoon, fellow passengers. I regret to inform you that present circumstances have necessitated a small delay in our journey.
Who is this? How did you get on this channel?
If you'll take a look out the window, you'll notice that we remain quite distant from Moorhead Station, and indeed from any hint of the civilized world.
Answer me. Now, who is this?
Someone who finally understands the full scope of your wickedness, and has decided to do something about it.
And you think this is going to save you? Or your little friends here?
My friends need no saving from the likes of you.
Oh yeah? Maybe you don't know about the gun I've got pointed at them.
Oh, I know all about it, in fact. For example, I know that you acquired that gun from an undercover agent of mine, which afforded me the opportunity to replace its bullets with harmless blanks.
You're bluffing.
Am I? Why don't you try it and see? Mr. Bishop, now would be an ideal time to subdue the terrorist.
With pleasure.
You! All of you step...
Thank you. We didn't know what we were dealing with until we got here. It could have gone south 100 different ways.
Well, it is to this man's great misfortune that he and Mr. Overstreet created a network of agents loyal to someone other than themselves.
But what do we do now? This train is still swarming with soldiers.
Soldiers who have been made aware that they were on a suicide mission. We will have no trouble with them. Now, your broadcast idea was very clever, I must say, Mr. Harris. A tactic worthy of my namesake.
Yeah, about that. What's going on? We know you're just some actor.
Well, perhaps that was true. But no longer.
So who are you really?
Well, I'm like all of you. Someone who sees the opportunity to become what he once only imagined himself to be.
Well, look, we're done with the secrecy, the subterfuge. There's no way we're going back to how things were.
No. No, from now on, we work together. Transparently.
I'll tell the engineer to get us moving again.
And I'll get some cuffs on our 2 friends here.
So, listen, what do I even call you?
Why, Mr. Jonas, of course.
Listen, Mr. Jonas, can I ask you something? Something that's been bugging me since this whole thing started?
Certainly. I did just pledge transparency.
Knowing everything, what they were up to, why did Overstreet bother recruiting me in the first place? What could they possibly have wanted from a suicidal poet?
Mr. Overstreet left much of the recruitment efforts to my discretion, Mr. Harris. I engaged you of my own volition, well, after your wife's recommendation. To get to the bottom of this man's plot, Mr. Radio and I knew that we would require agents of exceptional quality, intelligent, careful, good-hearted.
But why would you think I was any of those things?
Because, Mr. Harris, the night is wide, and the soul stretches to the heavens like a sheet of stars.
You've read my poetry?
Indeed I have. In fact, you might consider me a fan. You have quite an ear.
Oh, thank you.
Let me propose a way to put it to use.
Well then, Deadeye, Professor, now would be an ideal time to subdue this terrorist and his reign. Now would be an ideal time
Hold for a second. Larry, is that line giving you trouble?
Feels a little clunky. You don't subdue a reign.
Yeah, you're right. Let's say subdue this terrorist and end his reign. How's that?
Great. Works for me.
And we're on in 10.
Thank you, Madge. Larry, just be careful not to change the two lines after, okay? They're clunky too, but they're part of a message that needs to go out. Think you can work with it?
You got it. Poet.
Thanks. Hello, dear.
Hey, I just got a call from Omni. They have a new assignment for us.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and this one comes straight from President Stevenson herself. So, what do you say, darling? Ready for a little more adventure in your life?
I'm ready.
Episode 8 of Agents was written by Robert Arnold and featured the voices of Marques Brown as Vince, Kilby Yarbrough as Elaine, Michael Khanlarian as Bishop, Mandy Martin as Burke, Tony Isbell as Blue Eyes, Andrew Chandler as the engineer, Tanja Milojevic as the sergeant, Kendall Karcher as the soldier, Bill Andrews as the president, Stephen Brown as Crandall, Renee Davis Brame as Madge, and Kinon Keplinger as Mr. Jonas. Additional voices by Andrew Chandler, Jeffrey Adams, Gabriel Kestrel, Tanja Milojevic, and Robert Arnold. Principal dialogue recorded by Daniel Lynn at Archer Recording Studio in Memphis, Tennessee. Original score by Erik Jourgensen. Sound effects by Robert Arnold, with additional sounds from freesound.org and soundstripe.com. Artwork by Shane McDermott. Special thanks to Kalman Benshot, Karen Strawn, and Marques Brown. Assistant directed by Karen Strawn. Produced and directed by Robert Arnold. To learn more about Spoken Signal audio drama, hear our other productions, and get in touch, visit us at spokensignal.com.